I forget how young one. I said to Lily Rose for the first time, I don't think you're very funny. You just repeated the same thing 3 times. That's actually just like really childish and just, it's not funny anymore. And she's like, what do you mean? I was like, well, so for something to be funny, like, yes, you can repeat it a few times depending on the situation, but really, if you just repeat the same thing over and over, just it gets old. And because you're little, people will laugh, but they're really bored inside and wish you would stop saying that same thing over and over again. But because you're a kid, people will think it's funny longer, but I'm not going to baby you and tell you you're being funny when you're not. I gotta say, she's 8, and that honesty from me created a word nerd of the highest order, meaning she can pun and wordplay better than most adults. I wish I had an adult nearby I could actually say right now that there's one. You know what I mean? But no one that I speak to in my life on a daily basis, or, well, I don't speak to anybody but her except on a daily basis, but whatever. Just saying. And she floors me. She gets me. She could put something out there that like shocks me, that she would even think so fast to say a certain thing. I don't know. One random example. We were listening to Nickelback. Actually, we weren't listening to it. Nickelback was on at the radio station, and they had it on a speaker. And he said, I'm going to cut my hair and change my name so I can be a rock star, right? So I look at Lily Rose. I says to her, I was like, you going to change your name and cut your hair to be a rock star? And she's like, no. Why would I do that? I'll be myself. I was like, right on. You get it. And she's like, besides, who wants to be a rock star? Let's do smooth jazz. I was like, what? Do you even know what that really is? And she's like, no, not really, but it sounded good at the time. I was like, wow. Anyways, random story.